Tuesday. Welcome everybody, how's it going? Welcome in Katana, El Cathedora, Old Riff, that's amazing. I'm sending you all the good vibes. Station, Elton, Bam, Tripwire. I hope everyone's doing all right. As for myself, I'm feeling okay. I opened up quite a bit yesterday on stream about kind of just how I've been doing as of late and, just mental health things, and I am a work in progress, and this morning felt pretty relaxed. I took my time, had my coffee. I ended up washing my hair, which was desperately needed. You guys know I have a lot of hair and it's very thick, so I usually only wash it like twice a week. But it always feels good on the other side. Nice lunch, kimchi cuddles, bit of violin practice warm-up. I, with everything going on, kind of took a little bit of a step back with my violin practice. I've taken off the past couple weeks of lessons to just really kind of get back in tune with myself and make sure I'm ready before I jump back in. I know I'm going to jump back in because it's my passion and it's really what makes me me in a lot of ways. But I was in tune with myself enough to realize that I needed to take a little bit of a breather. That being said, I'm obviously still doing music every day. I just took a little bit of a step back for a moment and had a little more prioritizing of video game time, couch time, which I don't very willingly give myself. But been playing a lot of Persona 4. I know I keep teasing that I'm at the end of it. I think I'm actually near the end of it now. It just keeps going. Have you seen Battlestar Galactica? I have not. I was rewatching the show yesterday, and there's a tune in season 2, Roslyn and Adama, and I couldn't help but think of you when I heard it again. I really want to dive deeper into film scores and TV scores. That is a bit more of risky territory when it comes to DMCA stuff. With the video game stuff, I've always felt safe because, being on Twitch, people play games and they don't mute their gameplay. So I always felt like it was, a safe territory for me to play over the soundtracks because we're already hearing it throughout the website. But unfortunately, with TV, anime, and movies, it can get a little bit more spicy in regards to the DMCA stuff. It looks like you do have someone that agrees with you, Katana. Welcome, Nivix. How are you? So yeah, I feel much better after opening up with you guys a bit yesterday and being honest and just talking about how I've been feeling and where I'm at as of late. And I'm just continuing to remain focused and really listen to myself and what I need, and to not push myself too hard, which, as you know, I do have a tendency to do that. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, don't fall, little friend. Unfortunately, I did already have to kick Kimchi out of the room today. He is just the most stubborn little boy of all time. He just keeps wanting to jump on the no-no spots. But I did make sure to play with him for a while today, which was nice, and get him running and chasing and jumping, get some of that energy out. A little bit of cuddles. Scotty Bear's kind of lounging. He's just reclining a bit, putting his feet up. His little toesies up. Let's see. I kind of want to start with Zelda today. We're going to do one of the most classics of all the classics, Zelda's Lullaby. And this is a rendition done by Juke Remix, of course. I talk about this individual a lot as I play over a lot of their tracks and really, really enjoy them. So if you like what you hear, definitely check out their YouTube channel. It's filled with a lot of great stuff. I missed his head. Apologies, Mr. Bear. Oh, Scotty says, no need for such formalities. We're all friends here. Ocelot, welcome. How are you doing today? Alrighty. Like I said, I'm gonna do Zelda's Lullaby. So let's grab the violin. Alright. Fade out our lovely Stardew backtrack. And then pause, turn this up, put this down. Here we I knew that was an accident, and obviously Xaven's a good sport about it. Xaven, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm realizing I don't have as much grip on the top of my bow. Which means I need a little bit more rosin. With bow hair, I'm not sure if it will show up quite on camera, but you can see it's like a little bit more yellow up here, as opposed to more of the white down here. Violinists use this part of our bow the most, so the rosin tends to run out up there quicker. So I'm just gonna make sure I give that part of the bow bits of some extra love. Nothing like a good Zelda start to a stream. There we go. I think I'm gonna do Skyloft next. Welcome, Entagree. How are you doing today? Hope y'all are well. The coloring still looks a little bit off. Dusky, welcome. Look at those beautiful Moogles, the Moogle band. Bad Hairline, welcome. How are you doing today? Working on any new compositions as of late? So I said, actually, let's do Lon Lon Ranch. Hey, you played violin? I feel like maybe we covered that sometime in chat, but I feel like I've missed that. That's awesome. And I fell in love with the soundtrack of To the Moon. To the Moon. I feel like I've heard of that before. I'm gonna check it out. It looks cute. Let's see here. We had perfect timing with this track kind of naturally coming to its little end here. So while I did open up last stream about some of my own things going on, we also had some fun new things. I'm trying out a brand new loop of a song by Paris Paloma. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to put it together. Oh, I have not tuned it. No! Joe, what are you doing? Poopy lady, that's me. Not yet today, but hopefully at some point. I always focus so hard at the end to try and match that vocal as much as possible. I feel like playing over vocals, but mostly playing violin over a flute line is very stressful. They're both so easily in or out of tune. And so you have to be really careful and listen really closely to make sure you're playing in unison with a flute part. Can be quite risky. But of course, in video game music especially, I feel like they're featured as they should be. Everywhere. I've been giving this song more love lately, so I feel like I should continue with that. I'm gonna do the ocean theme from Wind Waker. I found with this one, I just need to commit to my bowing to get that like heroic sounding open world vibe of the song. I try to be a bit too controlled with it sometimes. Kawabunga, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope that you're well. Let's see. As usual, you know, I usually like to do a handful of game stuff and then work our way into loops. We do have priority requests open for anyone that would like one of those. And also a little bonus for the dono goal. It almost always says weekly goal, which is just a fun to help me remain a full-time musician. But I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of an incentive this time because I actually got a cosplay and I am so excited about it. It's so cute. But since I've only done a couple of those, I thought if I did show it on stream, I would make it a bit more of like a special event. Oh, I'm starting. Barack, thank you. lot better about that one going through it lately. I remind myself as I go through it that those fast notes, like do 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 do, I have to make my bows like this big. With violin, it's kind of almost counterintuitive sometimes when like you see a bunch of fast notes and your instinct might be to move more in order to like catch up and compensate. But if you're really fast, you actually move your bow tiny amounts without that much speed. And then counterintuitively, once again, if you're doing a really long note, sometimes that's when you need to do a faster bow. As opposed to like... Violin's always kind of like a game of percentages when it comes to how much speed you need, how much pressure you need, and then like a million other things to think about with playing this magical, beautiful, but at times really frustrating instrument. But, you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love the violin. For It's Dare, thank you for the new follow. I appreciate you. As well as Barack for the resub for 43 months. Thank you so much. I know that you are a fan of Final Fantasy music. I know you like 9 a lot. Is there something I can play for you? I'll pick one, and then I'll let you do another one. But I remember you have asked for Secret Library Daguerreo in the past, and I haven't done it for a while, so why don't we do that? And if there's any other Final Fantasy piece I could do for you, just let me know. Let's go! Ding! Ooh. I feel like I'm on the brink of sneezing, and obviously since I said something, the likelihood of the sneeze actually escaping the chambers of my face will be low. Getting kind of heavy, the Final Fantasy binder. That's nice. I was gonna go through the soundtracks again and see if I can pick out some more, because I do have some kind of crucial Final Fantasy pieces missing from my repertoire. Like, I've never done the battle theme from Final Fantasy IX. There's definitely more in there. Also, I'm not sure yet, but I've been doing, you know, some thinking about how to introduce myself more on the other platforms. Twitch and always will be my home. This is my favorite social media site out of all the things I, you know, have to keep up with in order to keep everything going. Pencils recommended this a while ago, but I was thinking I might do a YouTube live or TikTok live with me in the Tifa cosplay playing through the entirety of the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. I'd have to transcribe a lot of it, but I like transcribing, and once I have it, I just have it. I'm unfamiliar with the territory of going live on YouTube or TikTok, but I thought that could be something I could do to introduce myself more on the other platforms. I want to keep those ones as more of like specialty going lives, where again, this is where I do my standard going live thing. But if it's more of an event or a specific thing, I might try doing one of the other ones. Celeste, welcome. I was considering multi-streaming. There's something about it that I feel somewhat adverse to, and I have trouble explaining why. I feel like, I don't know, I like being able to give my full focus to like one area, like fully engaged and lovingly, and I just don't want to, I know I'm kind of like messing with my nose. I don't want to have my engagement with chat be kind of like sacrificed a little by doing more. Even though I know when it comes to like the smart thing to do, it would be to do both. You guys know me. I feel like I worry about like being greedy. I'm like, oh, am I being greedy if I do that? It's like, no, of course not. Everyone does it and it's smart. But, I don't know. I'm a worrywart. We know this. Let's do Secret Library Daguerreo. And to be clear, that's not how I feel about other people doing it at all. This is just kind of like the thoughts that I worry about with me specifically doing it. Some people are like pros and can juggle all of it. I don't know if I'm at that point. Secret Library Daguerreo. A very simple, pretty one. Playing through a lot of these songs, I feel like I have clear memories of how I used to play it to compensate for things I wasn't good at as a violinist. Primarily, I was shifting and to prevent myself from playing with the fourth finger too much because my vibrato with my fourth finger isn't as good as the others. But I've been working every day on that. Even on days I really didn't practice violin over the past 2 weeks, I'd still try to, at the bare minimum, do my vibrato exercises. And my fourth finger vibrato is getting a lot better. I'm really happy about it. It's been a long journey of fourth finger vibrato. Fast, how are you? It's good to see you. Budley Boopington, how are you? Celestial, Spice Icy. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling a bit better today. I opened up a lot last night about kind of what's been going on with just where I'm at, and I feel like talking about some of my stresses lately helped me make kind of like a line in the sand of like, okay, I've officially talked about it here, so now let's start to walk forward. I'm realizing that's not the best use of the expression line in the sand. I feel like that's usually for more divisive things, but I'm dividing from my negative side of my mind to my positive side of my mind. Don't know why jazz hands were needed to express that, but after doing that piece, which sounded very like proper and almost like Baroque, I kind of want to do a piece from Octopath Traveler 2 called Home of Wisdom in the Arts. I think it starts with like a harpsichord, so it has a similar kind of vibe. For Blitz, thank you. It wasn't anything major. I was just opening up about kind of some struggles I've been having with seasonal depression and working my way through it. I know it happens every year, and it hit me kind of hard this year, but I'm just listening to myself and being open with my friends and family and therapy and just taking it, not even one day at a time. I feel like I'm taking it like every 30 minutes at a time. Welcome, Rev. Look at those blues bouncing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful blueba. Let's see. I'm going to... Oh, I want to do this one. It came on next, so I have to. The Brightlands. Been wondering if you follow the folk artist Watch House because they have a lot of fiddle included. I haven't heard of them, but I'll check them out for Watch House. Oh, it's the night version of this song. I have been considering adding a Nickel Creek song to the song list that I really like. It's one of those things, though, where I feel like I can't find a singing register that feels good with my voice doing it. Sometimes when I try to cover a song originally sung by a man, it's tricky to find where that sweet spot will be. Yay! Anonymous for a $30 dono, encouraging us to discover what my secret cosplay is that has arrived. For Anonymous, whoever you are, thank you. I really appreciate that. I have some more pieces here that I'm not quite sure if I remember how they sound like, so I feel like I should do it to remind myself. iBodies, thank you for 21 months for the resub. Thank you. All of the resubs, you guys get priority requests. If there's something that you would like, just let me or Ahmad know. Let's see. This one's called the Crestlands, so I would like to work on this one. I'm trying to see if I can hear it in my head by looking at the music. I don't hear it yet in my head. Oh, I have two tracks at the same time. That's no good. That's no good. I remember now. was a nice one to revisit. I gotta keep it in mind to make sure it's not getting dust on it for me not touching that piece. It's really pretty. Sakyon, we're almost there. Good evening, Joe. Also, this jacket always looks good on you. Thank you, Sakyon. It's like a cropped button up with like a cool little acid fade. Jove has done it! Our conductor of the hype train. Well, you know, I have said before that I would do battle themes or fiddle tunes during a hype train. Same thing, right? Let's do battle themes. I'm gonna do Battle 2 from Octopath Traveler 1. Thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate you. Oh, it's hard to fade out. These songs are so dang pretty. Battle 2, Octopath. I like this one because it's really melodic and not like super flashy, but it gives that intensity. It's a good battle theme for sure. Oh, I'm not ready. Wait. Okay. Let's try that again. Dan with his calling card of 5 gifted subs, pushing us to complete level 1 of the hype train. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys keeping this hype train going. Thank you. Let's do the more difficult of the battle themes. It's been a while since I've done this. Decisive Battle 2. Different than Battle 2, because this is Decisive Battle 2. So let's give it a go, and I'm gonna do my best. It's a biggin'. It's a biggin' for sure. It wasn't perfect, but it was better than how I've usually done it. It's been a couple months since I've done that. There's another like really intense battle theme in this one, which I remember being like one of the hardest battle themes I've personally done. So it's probably why I've avoided it at times. I think it's from Bravely Default. So let's go over here. It's not this. Baby Birds, Winds Chorus. Oh, these are really fun songs. I totally forgot I had all these. For Miguel, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you guys for that hype train. I really appreciate you. That person's name is... Okay, this one is the freaking beast. So I'm going to have a little bit of water. Oh yeah, I have tea too. We're going to do this damn thing. And I won't be afraid. We'll do tea. Okay. I can do this. Ready? Wait. So. I see it. I found it. I got confused and scared and lost. Okay, let's try that again. I almost want to like turn this piece into a swung jazzy piece, like the most chillest of chill. So instead, maybe like, let's see. It could be kind of fun. It could be kind of fun. For Merit, thank you very much for the follow. Let's see. I want more of this stuff. It's pretty. I know that one was a bit more exciting, so I don't want to go immediately into a super chill piece, but I think this one might be a good compromise. It's called Grand Ship, the Sinking State. I realize that there's a large part of my repertoire of Bravely Default music that I just haven't played in a while, and it's really, really pretty. This one's very like uplifting and nice from what I remember. Oh, of course. I gotta put it on over here. It's really tough getting the Bravely Default soundtrack tracks anywhere else that it isn't on Spotify. And all of the title names on Spotify are different than the ones that were on YouTube. So that's probably one reason why I haven't been actively playing it as much. Here it is. That one's so pretty. Very uplifting adventure vibes. Thank you for the new follow, by the way. I really appreciate that, and welcome in for Ring Wraith. I think that's the right way to say it. Let's see. I kind of want to see if there's anything else in this Bravely Default section I'd like to do before moving on. Because I know I still need to do loops. If I can find this one, I would actually really like to do it. Give me just one moment here. Here it is. Sunbeams Through the Leaves. This one also I remember being very uplifting. Welcome in, Mosfer. AJ, good to see you. How are you today? Also for Crash McGee, I know a good chunk of Final Fantasy VII music. I'm actually considering doing my first YouTube live or TikTok live or both. And my cosplay of Tifa doing the entire soundtrack of Final Fantasy VII, the remake fun. So that's something I'm considering doing. I would need to do a fair amount of transcription, but I really like transcription. So I might just do that. Also getting a little toasty. Springtime is coming in Nashville, which means my allergies are about to go bonkers, but that's okay. Sunbeams Through the Leaves. Okay. Here it is. Thank you, Tate, for the follow. Let's see. What is wrong with me? Let me try this one more time. It's been a while. I can do it. Okay. Do it. I don't know where that high pitch came from. Is everyone okay? I didn't change anything mid note. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but it sometimes works to just turn it on and off. Let's see if it comes back. Well, I have no rhyme or reason why that happened, but well. I got a group text from my family, so I wanted to check and see if everything was all right, but it was some silliness, some shenanigans that were happening. It's funny. Is there anything else I want to do? Let's do Eternia Land of Immortality. We're doing kind of a revisit of the Bravely Default soundtrack. I've learned a lot of songs from it, but I just haven't really played them in a while, and I'm enjoying revisiting it. I remember feeling very empowered by this one. DJ, thank you for 500 bits. I also saw that after I finished streaming yesterday that you resubbed. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope you're well. Please let me know if I can play you something to say thank you for the bits. Thank you. Okay, that high-pitched sound is still gone. It was also a Super Bowl talk for Butley, specifically commercial. is really pretty. Ugh. It sounds kind of like sad at first, and then like this like triumphant motivational kind of vibe partway through. I'm really happy I revisited that. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm just playing a ton of Bravely Default music right now. Oh, well, we do have a priority request, so that's our perfect transition into Loopland. For Sir Salva, thank you. Let's see. Before we jump into the loop arrangement, we're going to be doing my loop arrangement of A Town with an Ocean View, which is a beautiful song from Kiki's Delivery Service. I would like to turn my air conditioning on real quick. It's finally that time, I guess. So I will be back in just a minute, just long enough for me to walk out in the hallway and just turn on the air conditioning. Or you know what? Actually, I'm going to use the restroom as well and just make this like a break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, y'all. Okay, I am back. Thanks y'all for that quick little break. I also left the door open to see if Kimchi might want to come in and say hello. Anyone who's familiar with the channel knows that my cat Kimchi doesn't have the best track record with remaining in the room as he jumps on things he shouldn't jump on. Primarily that spot right next to the violin, which gives me a heart attack every time. If there was a more secure place I could put the violin, of course I would consider. But I've kind of run out of desk space between all of the different tools and things that we have here. Also, Sakyon, I actually haven't played this song for a little while, so I'm really excited. I love this one. So this is under Loops, Instrumentals, Ghibli. Here it is. So I did change some sound things recently. So if I want to use the mic, I have to push this button. And now I turn this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. I usually like these here, this one a bit higher. Always a satisfying build. Actually, for Phineas, when I do recordings for like my YouTube channel or anything that I'll send off to a producer or when I record with bands, ideally I do try to record the same part like 3 times because then it sounds so like full and more like a string section rather than a soloist. But you know, there's situations where it's better or worse to do that for. Like if you want a really clean, maybe like a fiddly kind of sound, then one singular track is usually all that you would need for that. But if I had it my way, I would layer like a ton of different layers. And also my loops tend to go on a bit longer. Yes, I try to like, instead of picking a song thinking if it will be loopable or not, I tend to pick songs based on whether it's a song I really like and want to force into a loop, which means sometimes some can be longer than others. And when that happens, I try to do what I can to keep the process as short and concise as possible. But why don't I do, there's one song I do where it's only a duet, and I like to layer each string part like 2 to 3 times, and it's really pretty. So I would like to do one of those. It's an arrangement I put together from Dragon Quest, and it's called Tanticle Castle. Edible Dragon, welcome. It's good to see you. Ted, welcome in as well. I hope everyone's doing well. For anyone who might be new today, welcome. Thank you very much for giving my stream a chance. My name's Joe, and I make loop arrangements and sing on top of them for covers, originals, and instrumentals. And I play a lot of video game music because video game music is what I listen to the most in my own free time. It makes me really happy. Philly, I like you too. For Red Earth, yeah, I actually have a couple Dragon Quest ones. Why don't I do a couple ones? Like I could do Tanticle Castle, and then maybe I could do Traveling with Friends. That one's really pretty. Oh, for Attorney, I've rewatched Your Lie in April, I think 3 times, and I just absolutely adore that anime. I know I learned Terra's theme at one point. Let me listen to it and see if it just... Or actually, I think I do. I'm still very old-fashioned and I print out my sheet music. Let's see. I think it's on my iPad downstairs. Let me listen to it though. I might be able to just do it really quickly. I do pretty well learning things by ear. Let's see. I remember it. I just can't quite get it, but that was pretty close. When you do what you like, how long it may take you will still enjoy and be less possible to procure burnouts. Am I wrong? Yes, for Lorenzo. A really important lesson I had to learn on my Twitch journey was that the more I tried to predict what people wanted me to do, and the more I tried to prioritize that, the more stressed out I started to get. I started getting really anxious on stream. And so I have, over the years, been able to slowly figure out a format that felt good for me. And that ended up being me having priority requests, where I typically only play something for someone if they do something to help me remain a full streamer, like donos, bits, subbing, or gifting a sub. And that helped me do two things. One, make sure that the same songs didn't get played every stream. When I did free requests, understandably, people would pick like the most recognizable song on the list, which meant I would be doing like To Xanarkand multiple times every single stream. So by doing priority requests, it's allowed me to showcase some of the pieces that don't get picked as often. And, you know, there's been a lot of different things I've learned along the way to help make this a healthy and exciting and productive, happy place for me to be. I fell in love with Twitch pretty quickly on when I started streaming. And at this point, believe it or not, it's been over 4 years. So I got to learn strategies along the way to make sure that I can keep doing this for 4 more years, because I'm really happy doing this and I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do Tanticle Castle. Thank you, Phineas. I work really hard at it. I see this truly as, you know, like a job where I want to give it my all and do my best. Thank you guys for listening. I feel like you're the ones that that need the thank yous, not me. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a Dragon Quest little arrangement. It's really quick. You're gonna hear a hi-hat while I record the first part, and then I'll take it out, but I just need it to stay in time. I've been pushing myself to see how fast I can do this, because it's exciting fast. Let's see what it sounds like maybe at 134 BPM. Okay, confidence. I can do this. Check. Fast, you said? I do say. So, ba-ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. I'm stuck on something. There. It's really not that fast, but we'll start slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's getting better. A little bit better at a time. Let's see. For Bad Hairline Productions, have a wonderful rest of your day. If you ever want to chat about our woes as professional musicians, feel free to reach out. Where to begin? No, I mean, I'm obviously over the moon to be able to be, able to call myself at this point a professional musician. It's definitely still scary sometimes, but... Whoa, I totally forgot I'd learned this. So, this is a very random one, but I ended up making a quick arrangement, or a transcription rather, of Muriel's theme from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because this song, I just think is so sweet, and it gave me lots of comfort when I felt like I needed it. I watched through Courage the Cowardly Dog when I was at college, and college, I didn't have a lot of friends really at college. I was just really focused on my practice and working. So I have a lot of like happy memories of just watching Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's see if I can figure this out. I feel like there's a piano sound that sounds a bit better with this kind of stuff. I think it's bright piano and an octave lower. Try and make a cute little loop out of this. I haven't done it for a very, very long time. And I think it's a very pretty melody. I think I'll do a more basic accompaniment and then do the lead line as its own separate thing, maybe in octaves, we'll see. But let's start at first, which is an empty 4/4 template. Chris, welcome. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Okay, so if I'm gonna do this, I need to add a new track over here, input 1, which is the piano. Record. Check, check, hello. I think if I put it on auto, I'll get more volume. Oh, yes, I do. Hello. So, if I'm thinking more basic accompaniment, maybe like...
I should do an octave higher. Me overthinking everything. I think I'll start with the guitar just to get a clean under layer here. Dun, 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 dun. James, welcome. Thank you for a resub for 41 months. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. I need a pick. Nice. Okay, so I know where I'm starting. Let's just try and make something nice happen. Welcome. Loud. Welcome, Henry. Thank you for the follow earlier. Less loud. Great. All right, let's do it. Maybe a bit slower for a tempo too, just barely. So that's the downbeat. A nice little piano line. One chord. What happens before the A? A C? messed up at the end there. Let's do one more take. Keep messing up the last chord of the damn song. It ends on a C, Joe. C chord. I want to add like a very bar, like this is cute. Just lightly in the background. I think it would be nice. Oh, so that was a C. The guitar is a little off time, so I would rather re-record that and make it right. If I can make it on time, no, I won't. Crap. Well, crap. Oh, he sits on the floor. I see it. I know it's kind of a very random song, but it makes me happy. Muriel on that show is just like such a warm, loving, lovely character. I should have probably added the bass on it. I think I'll do that next time. I got worried that that the loop might have been taking too long. I'm trying to break that habit, but I do have a tendency where like if I think a loop is going on too long, I start to get really anxious in my head that people are like, "Okay, girl, wrap it up. Boring." I liked the mandolin and the violin though doing their like very fast staccato things. I thought that was kind of nice. Oh, I put this in a dangerous spot. Naughty. There we go. For AJ, thank you. I keep those words in mind whenever I start having the other things come in my head. I've described it before as like I'm still learning in a way how to like trust fall into chat. I keep having to remind myself that, people are happy. And if they're not happy, then they'll leave, and that's okay. For Doc, welcome. How are you today? Thank you guys for letting me kind of explore some pieces that I haven't done for a bit. It's really refreshing to kind of see all these different ones. Let's do... I still want to do Traveling with Friends from Dragon Quest, and then I think we will get into singing loops, and I'll tie our way back to some more video game music. But before I do that, I'm going to take another break really, really quick and just hydrate. But when we come back, I will jump in with a Dragon Quest tune. There we go. For the subs today, thank you guys very, very much. And this is a good chance on break. If you haven't seen it yet, I did recently release a new YouTube video, which is a recorded performance of Guardian Millennial Fair. That's on my YouTube channel, Joe Cleary, if you want to check it out. I don't have it put in my scenes yet, which is a very noob move on my part. But I will fix that for next time, I promise. But if you guys want to check out the new music video, that would mean a lot to me. I'm trying really hard to bring the other social media platforms up as well this year. I mostly focus on Twitch. I like Twitch the best, but I'm trying to hold myself accountable for putting more things out there, especially the recorded content. It's still a struggle for me, admittedly, to record, because when I hear myself back, I'm just so critical. But I'll get better at that if I post on these. So if you want to see that stuff, I'm starting that journey. And I will be back in just a couple minutes, and we'll jump in with another loop. Thank you, everybody. Alrighty, I am back. Thanks y'all for letting me take that quick break. Thank you, James. Let's see. I said I was going to do the Dragon Quest loop, so why don't we jump in with that? Done practicing your German? Are you doing I know a lot of people do those apps like Duolingo or Lingo or one of the other ones. Are you using one of those or just kind of a book series on your own time? On Duo? I was considering doing it myself. I've been trying to find some more hobbies that aren't specifically just music, because right now that's mainly just like video games and Legos. I finished that big rabbit I was working on, by the way. It's really delicate, so I'm scared to move it. But I did this little guy. Well, not little guy, it ended up being like this big. But I really loved it. Let us see. I am going to do this one, which means I'll start with guitar. Or maybe I'll do piano first. I've done this a little slower than usual, and I really enjoyed that. I remember, like maybe 106 BPM. Oh, and cosplay. I've recently, as you guys known or have heard me talk about before, I've like fallen in love with cosplay. I always enjoyed it, but then when I did the Tifa one, yes, that was like probably the best quality cosplay I'd done before, and my goodness, I loved it. Were you talking about all the buttons on here? It's always kind of fun to see what colors that will pop up. You can change all of them, but, you know, I usually don't have the time to do that. So if I start with piano, it's already plugged in. I have to switch to line input. Check. Okay. That should have been a C minor. My bad. Try it again. My brain isn't focusing. G, A major, C minor, G. Turn it to... Remember to keep octaves in the left hand. just gonna experiment and see what we come up with. Merms, thank you so much for a lovely big old raid. How's your stream today? Thank you so much. And if anyone's not familiar with Merms, you are missing out. They are an absolutely incredible singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, just fantastic music being that you're missing out on if you don't follow. And Becky and Cloud, a double raid. Let me make sure I give you guys a follow too so I can check y'all out. Thank you guys. I'm doing a loop arrangement from Dragon Quest just recorded all these instruments, and we're ready for the main melody. So let's get the main, very pretty violin lines. Forators, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play video game music, and I also make cover arrangements where I sing and play lots of different instruments. buzzing sound. I didn't know where it was coming from till the end. My apologies on that note. I like that song much better now that I've been adding in the extra boop boop beep boop 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 string parts. I think that's nice. Again, thank you so much, Mermaid Unicorn, as well as new friends from the raid I gave for Becky and Cloud. Thank you, everybody, so much. Make sure to check them out. And again, for raiders, welcome. My name's Joe. I make loop arrangements playing a lot of different things. Obviously, violin is like my first love. It's my favorite. But why don't I do a singing loop of a cover to show you a bit of the other stuff I do here? I'm trying to think of which singing song we'd want to do. Let's take a look. We could do my Beck cover. We could do Breakfast in America, which is always a good time. Or we could do Havana. Ooh, or Mr. Tillman. I'll go based off the first thing I see in chat. Oh, and Doc wins. For Zelda, what's up? Mr. Tillman is always a favorite of mine as well. Let's do Go It Alone first, because I'm a lady of my word. I said I would do the first thing I see in chat, and then we'll do Mr. Tillman, because both of those are really fun. For this loop, I did pre-record a drum vibe to go on top of, so we'll start with the guitar, bass, and just build it up from there. Thank you for the new follows from the raid, y'all. I really appreciate it. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. My binder is in alphabetical order. That's why I say the alphabet out loud to myself. So I'm going to need the bass, so I'll leave that on input 2, and then we'll start with the guitar. 7, 8. Fun. Here's my little drum groove I've prepared for us. Gently down the stream. Thank you for the follow. Oh. get started, I think. I'm coming over, see me standing on the bench. Nope. I'm coming over, see me down the station by the lake with With a loop like that, it's hard to not want to just put so many more things on it. I've been trying my best lately with mostly recording on my own time to not overdo it. But man, it's sometimes hard to hold myself back and be like, but what if I overdid it? I want to hear all of it. That was fun. Are we ready, y'all? This is one of our channel favorite songs. Mr. Tillman, what if egg? You're so right. Idiot. I thought I was so freaking clever when I got an actual egg holder to put my shaker egg in. I was pretty thrilled with myself. Oh, we're warming up the nose. Perfect. I love it. I absolutely love it. The enthusiasm is wonderful. It was like one of those little things that you're searching for a purchase for on Amazon where you don't feel guilty the whole time. Because I'm like, I mean, an egg holder, that's going to be like, what, $8 max? I don't have to feel guilty about that. And it was just a lovely half hour of my day picking out the right and proper egg holder for my egg. No regrets. Let's see. Mr. Tillman is over here. So, as you guys know, I adore the song for many reasons, but one of which is I just think the chord progression is so delightfully odd, and the plot is so delightfully odd, and I just really like odd things. I like things that are a little darker, a little like off-putting in a way, and this one just captured my heart. Right when I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to keep this on repeat for the next week of my life. And that's what I did. And I have zero regrets from doing that. Here we go. I find sometimes my kick is a little out on this song. So the last one I did from scratch. This one I did pre-record the guitar. I do that for some loops just to help them move a bit faster. Because loops can take a while. And I like to play as many things as I can in one stream. You have a good rest of your evening. Mr. Tillman, Mr. Tillman. Let's get a piano in on this. All right. Bumped a key. That's gonna sound poopy. Here comes trouble. Kimchi, I can't have you sit on my lap right now, sweetie. Ow. Kimchi. Mr. Tillman, there seems to be an issue with your reservation. Please report to the main desk. Mr. Tillman, good to see you again. There's a few outstanding charges just before you check you in. Let's see, you left your passport in the mini fridge, and the message with the desk says here the picture isn't his. And oh, just a reminder about our policy: don't leave your mattress in the rain if you sleep on the balcony. Okay, did you and your guests have a pleasant stay? What a beautiful tattoo that young man had on his face. And oh, will you need a driver out to Philly? Jason is back here as well. He seemed a little worried about you. I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my vibe. No need to work around, no, it's not that bad. No, 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 no. Stop. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of the film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they are rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled with you like a regalo on the patio. Is there somewhere we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living out on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my back. You know, need to have no, it's not that bad. No, Ableton. Stop. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they are rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly filled with you like a regalo on the patio. Is there somewhere we could go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living out on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my vibe. No need to hug. No, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living out on an island. Don't be alarmed, this is just my bag. You know, need to have. No, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living out on an island in the night. So baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my bag. You know, need to have. No, it's not that bad. Poor little Kimchi. He lasted less than 2 minutes this time in this room. Kimchi was the little furry brown ball of energy that cannot keep himself from jumping right here and running behind the monitor and trying to knock it over, which for obvious reasons isn't the safest or ideal scenario for him to partake in streams. I'm trying my best to convince him that maybe the tower or the bed would be a better place for him to be, but he is not having it yet. unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe. I really hope so. I can train him to not do it. He's like 14 months old now, so he's still kind of a kitten, but we're growing out of kitten territory at this point. He is a very stubborn little guy, indeed. That is for sure. Yes. Well, y'all, I do want to keep going, but I will admit I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm trying to be better when it comes to streaming and kind of recognizing when I've hit my point. I feel like there's an anxiety around like streaming less than 3 hours. We're just over 3 hours, but if it also means that I can prepare some new stuff before the next stream on Thursday, then I would like to do that. It's really important to me to constantly be adding new things to the song list for both of us, because I don't want the stream to get boring, and I also want to challenge myself to continue to learn more and do more things. So that will be where I end it today. I stream 4 days a week. For anyone who's new or might have stuck around from a raid, thank you very much for giving my stream a chance. I hope if you enjoyed, you consider following and coming back sometime. Again, I'm always working to add new things on here and to continue practicing and doing the best I can. So, with that, let's take a look at who is live right now for us to pass on this beautiful raid. Let's see. Let's raid Emily McVicker. For Clever Nick, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it, y'all. You have no idea. I'm gonna try my best to see if I can come up with some surprises for the next stream on Thursday. Thursday will be at 3 p.m. and then I do a morning stream on Friday at 10 a.m. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And sorry, thank you for the bits. Thank you. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll try and do the same. See ya, y'all.